Greetings and welcome to week 2. In our previous week, we studied 3 prominent schools of learning theories: behaviorism, cognitivism, and constructivism, and 5 widely recognized instructional design models, including Addy, Dick and Carey, Gagne's 9 significant events of instruction, Merrill's first principles, and rapid e-learning design. In this module, we'll move on to Wiggins and McTighe's backward design and Bloom's taxonomy of cognitive levels, which are the focus of this course. This module aims to help you understand these 2 frameworks and prepare you to use the frameworks to guide your instructional design project, that is, the final project of the course. Backward design serves as a roadmap to navigate your design task. Bloom's taxonomy is instrumental in guiding the design of learning objectives. Backward design represents a straightforward and uncomplicated series of instructional design steps. This approach prioritizes setting clear learning objectives before planning the curriculum and instructional activities. Coined by Grant Wiggins and J. McTighe, this methodology was first introduced in their influential book, Understanding by Design, published in 1998. The backward design encourages students to start with the end goals in mind, focusing on what they should be able to understand and do. Since its inception, backward design has seen continuous development and application in various educational settings, emphasizing on outcomes-driven approach to curriculum and lesson planning. While many of us may have intuitively used the backward design in our daily work, Grant Wiggins and J. McTighe's book helps formalize and justify the process of the backward design approach. This model intentionally emphasizes the planning and designing of instruction, ensuring that learning goals are well defined, assessments are aligned with learning goals, and learning materials and learning activities are meaningfully used to help achieve the learning goals. The coherence, alignment between learning objectives, learning assessments, learning materials, and learning activities is something that we'll practice in the final instructional design project. At the heart of the backward design lies the foundational step of crafting effective learning objectives. Learning objectives serve as the compass that guides the entire instructional design process. The framework for guiding the design of learning objectives, particularly within the context of backward design, often involves utilizing Bloom's taxonomy. Benjamin Bloom's taxonomy, initially developed in the 1950s and later revised by Anderson and Crosswell in 2001, has been widely used and has made significant contributions to education. It provides a structured framework for categorizing cognitive skills and has been instrumental in guiding educators in the design of learning objectives, assessments, and curriculum development. The taxonomy's hierarchical structure, with levels ranging from basic recall of information to higher-order thinking skills like evaluation and creation, encourages educators to scaffold students' learning experiences. Despite its widespread use, Bloom's taxonomy has faced critiques, particularly regarding the rigidity of its hierarchical structure and the challenge of clearly differentiating between cognitive levels. Some argue that it may oversimplify the complexity of learning processes. While it may not be a perfect or exhaustive model, it remains a valuable tool in educational practice for promoting higher-order thinking skills and to guide the design of effective learning experiences. In addition to Bloom's taxonomy, I'd like to introduce a framework called SMART-TIC. SMART Goals is a well-known framework which is used to guide the design of an effective learning objective that should include the following 5 elements: who, where, do, how much or how well, of what, by when. The mnemonic SMART can be used to describe the elements of a well-written learning objective. One example of a SMART objective in this course is, upon completion of the course, participants should be able to design a meaningful learning unit using the backward design model with learning objectives, learning assessments, learning materials, and learning activities coherently aligned with each other. Expanding on the SMART framework, I propose the inclusion of 2 additional elements, incremental and coherent. Learning objectives should follow an incremental progression, ascending from lower to higher cognitive levels. Simultaneously, each objective must contribute to the coherence of the entire system, forming meaningful connections with others in the set. This comprehensive system of objectives, whether designed for lesson, unit, or curriculum, can be visualized as a ladder or pyramid. In the ladder model, higher-level objectives build upon lower ones, while the pyramid signifies that a higher-level objective is constructed upon several lower-level ones. Hence, when developing learning objectives for instructional design tasks, ensure they adhere to the SMART-TIC principles for a well-rounded and effective educational structure. In this introductory video, I provided a brief overview of the backward design model, Bloom's taxonomy, and the SMART-TIC framework for crafting learning objectives. I look forward to your insights and thoughts on these topics.